Hello, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 70. Day 70 already. Today's class, we're going to do a gentle yoga practice, followed by a little bit of pranayama and meditation. So bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. And keeping that intention in mind, take an inhale and sweep your arms out, around, and up. As you exhale, hinge forward from your hips, take your fingertips forward. Inhale to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, either stay where you are or walk forward any amount. So get a little hip stretch. So as usual, when we do our meditation, you're welcome to stay seated or you could lie down. Totally up to you. But if you do want to stay seated, there are some nice little gentle hip opening poses here so that you'll be more comfortable. Take another long breath. Inhale your head up and exhale to release, and then switch. Put the other shin in front. And take an inhale your fingertips forward and lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale again, walk forward any amount. So as long as you feel a stretch, that's only as far as you need to go. You don't have to go any further. Just focus on your inhales and your exhales. And try and keep your inhale and exhale even in length. And that's Ujjayi Pranayama with a little constriction in the back of your throat as you breathe. And then inhale to walk up. Sweep your arms out, around, and up just to sweep them up one more time. And then roll forward. Make your way onto the hands and the knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, heart forward, lift the chin and tailbone up. And exhale, press away from the floor and round your back, chin toward chest. And again, inhale, coming forward, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, press away from the floor, lift your ribs and your belly in strongly. Inhale, bringing the heart forward through the gates of your arms. And exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone gently. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, rounding up. And then walking your right foot forward between the hands into a low lunge. So either keep your fingertips on the floor. If you can't quite reach, take your hands onto your shin and you can hold your leg. But pull your right hip back, send your left hip forward. Again, to stretch out the hips. This is the hip flexor. On the front of your left thigh, you probably feel a stretch. Exhale, extend the right leg and lean forward with a nice long spine so you can stretch out your hamstrings. And the hamstrings are right on the back of your top part of your leg. And then stretch forward again into your lunge. Keep your left hand down, reach the right arm up for a little twist. Keep pulling the right hip back and lifting the left hip gently up. And you can also take your left hand onto your thigh if it's hard to reach the floor. Unwinding. Sweep the arms up as you exhale. Sink forward for another couple of breaths. And this time, to go in a little bit deeper, start to pull your right heel toward the back of the mat and drag your left heel toward the front. They're not going to move, but they'll intensify the stretch. Back to table. Inhale, again, heart forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. And exhale to round the back, chin toward chest. Inhale, widening through the collarbones and chest. And exhaling, press away from the floor strongly. Step the left foot up by the left hand into your low lunge, either fingertips on the floor, or you can hold on to your left leg anywhere on the left leg. Just sinking forward, pulling your left hip back and sending your right hip forward, keeping your spine long. Breathing into that right thigh and hip flexor. And then we'll straighten the left leg. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale to extend. Half Hanumanasana, half split. Pull the left hip back, again sending the right hip forward. And stretching out the backs of the thighs. Primarily the left thigh. And we'll rebend that knee. And keep the right fingertips down, reach the left arm up. And if you can't keep the right fingertips on the floor, take your right forearm on top of your left thigh, and that'll get you some more stability for your twist. And then pulling your left hip back again, sending the right hip forward. And then releasing. Sweep both arms up, spin the triceps forward as you sink in. So again, in making it a little bit deeper, see if you can pull your left heel toward the back of the mat, drag the right knee toward the front. If that's too intense, then don't do it. Stretch up through the arms, keep the ribs and belly lifted in and up. Sweep your hands down and back to table. And then take your hips back towards your heels for a child's pose, keeping the arms extended in front. Exhale, sweep your hands to the low back and reach the arms up toward the ceiling any amount, just to stretch out the shoulders a bit. Be sure to keep a little bit of softness in the elbow joints so that they're not locking. And then reach the arms forward again on your inhale. And then exhale, re-sweep, take the other pinky on top and reach the arms up, breathing here. And then again, watch that you're not going to lock out your elbow joints. And release it. Reach the arms forward. Come up onto your knees and tuck your toes, stretching back to a gentle down dog. So take your hands as wide as your mat. Grab the sides of your mat with your hands, and then walk your feet as wide as your mat, and then just stretch yourself back. Really lengthen. So with the legs wide and the arms wide, you get more space in your shoulders and space in your hamstrings. So usually you can go in just a little bit deeper. You still want to press the weight up to the hips, down through the heels. And then walk your hands back to the feet. Heel toe your feet hips width, and grab your opposite elbows and gently rock here from side to side. You can keep your knees bent if you like, or if the legs are straight, pull up on the kneecaps and firm your quadricep muscles. Being careful again not to lock out the knee. Lightly nod your head yes, and shake your head no. Release the neck. And then take your feet wider than hips width. Start to bend the knees either halfway down or sink the hips down into Malasana, a squat. Knees and toes tracking. So if you can keep your feet parallel and your knees straight ahead, you can do that. Otherwise, point your toes out and your knees out. If your heels are way up high, you can always slide a pillow or blanket underneath them. Stretch out your arms and begin to walk yourself back into downward dog. Inhale to plank. Take your knees to the floor. Shift forward about an inch and lower as you exhale all the way down. Inhale, peel the chest up, cobra. Reach through the toes. Inner thighs are spinning up toward the ceiling. And lower down. Inhale again, cobra, low one or high one. Press the pubic bone lightly down as your hip points lift up to protect your lower back. Keep the belly lifted. And then come back to the knees and just sit your hips off to one side. And we'll come to seated and then lie on your back. Take your feet hips width apart, outer edges of the feet parallel. On your inhale, lift up into bridge. And as you exhale, lower back down. Keep your belly lifted and your tailbone reaching to the backs of your knees. So press to the heels, inhale to lift up, gentle bridge. And exhale to lower. Inhale again, lift up, reach your arms up and overhead this time to stretch a little bit further. And then exhale, lower down slowly. And once again, inhale, lift up and lengthen through the whole front of your body. And then exhale and lower down slowly. Hug your knees into your chest. So now here you're welcome to stay lying on your back, or we're going to come and press up to seated. So if you'd rather lie down, just stay laying down, get a nice comfortable position. If you'd like to sit, come into your comfortable seated position. And just start to focus again on your Ujjayi pranayama. You're breathing in and out through the nose. And now think of your torso in terms of 3 parts. Your belly is one part. Your ribs are the second part. And your chest is the third part. So we're going to inhale the belly and hold. Inhale the rib cage and hold. Inhale all the way up and hold. And then begin to exhale smoothly and completely. And again, we'll do inhale just the belly and hold. Inhale, expand your rib cage and hold. Inhale some more all the way up into the chest and hold. And then exhale everything out, all the way smoothly out. One more. Inhale the belly, hold. Inhale through the chest and hold. And inhale all the way up, hold. And exhale smoothly and completely. Take a breath here. And an exhale. And now we'll do the other way. So as you inhale, breathe all the way up to the top. And then hold your breath in. And then exhale your chest. Exhale your rib cage. Exhale your belly all the way out. Now hold the breath out just for a moment. And then inhale, bring it all the way up to the top again. So breathing all the way to the top. When you get to the top, you'll hold your breath in. Drop your chin slightly and hold. Exhaling the chest and hold. Exhaling the rib cage and hold. Exhale everything out so you're totally empty. Draw your belly in and up and hold the breath out. And one more time. Inhale all the way up to the top. When you get to the top, sip in a little extra air. And hold. And release your chest. And hold. And release your rib cage. And hold. And release your belly. Hold the breath out. And just come back now to your natural Ujjayi breathing. Sitting up nice and tall. Or if you're lying down, still comfortable, just take a moment to settle in to your breath and into your posture for our guided meditation. So in your comfortable seated position or lying down, we'll begin our guided meditation. This one is a sunlight meditation, and I picked it because I know many of you have left me comments saying that it's the coldest winter and it's been very, very, very cold in some parts of the US and probably other parts of the world this time of year as well, I'm sure. So we'll give you a little sunlight. Picture yourself in a safe, beautiful place outdoors. Now imagine that you feel a warm, gentle breeze blowing over your body. Overhead, you can see a beautiful blue sky and some white clouds. Shining directly overhead is the sun. Now imagine that you can feel the warmth and light from the sun directly above you. You can feel it shining down in and through your entire body. And you feel it beginning to relax and soothe every part of your body. Consider concentrating on this sunlight. Concentrating on the warmth that you feel. And now move this sunlight, this warmth, over to your right arm. Focus it there. Just experience the warmth and the light from the sun penetrating the fingertips of your right hand. You can feel it soothing and relaxing your right hand. And in a moment, it begins to move your right hand from your right hand to your right forearm. And then it starts to move to your upper arm and then up to your shoulder. And now just feel the sunlight warming and soothing your entire right arm. You can feel it filling and soothing every muscle, tendon, every nerve in your right arm. And you feel your right arm from the tips of your fingers all the way to your shoulder. It's becoming completely relaxed. And then you find yourself just letting go more and more. Becoming more and more at peace. And now move the light from the sun over towards your left arm. Imagine it entering and soothing your left hand. And in a moment, you can feel it moving from your left hand up your left arm. It's soothing your forearm. And then it's soothing your upper arm. And it's moving all the way to your shoulder. And you're relaxing all the muscles and the nerves and the tendons in your left arm. And you're feeling the light penetrating and soothing your entire left arm. And then you just allow yourself to continue to drift deeper and deeper into quietness and peace. You're feeling very safe, very secure, and very, very relaxed. And gently now, take the light from the sun and move it over to your right leg. And allow it to move from the tips of your toes all the way up your right leg, all the way up into the big hip joint. And feel the warmth as the sunlight moves up through your right leg, from your right foot to your right calf to your right knee, your right knee to your right thigh, and finally to your right hip bone. And just feel that sunlight penetrating and soothing every muscle, every tendon and nerve in your right leg and hip. And your entire right leg is feeling completely relaxed. And now start to feel the sunlight move to your left leg. And again, just allow it to move from your left foot up through your entire left leg to your hip bone. And feel it soothing and relaxing your left ankle. And then your left calf is relaxing. And now your left knee. And then it's soothing all the muscles in your thigh. And finally, it's moving up into your hip. And you can feel that sunlight penetrating every muscle, every tendon, every nerve in your entire left leg. And now you find that your entire left leg is feeling completely relaxed. Now imagine the light is moving into your stomach. All in your stomach area, you feel it warming and soothing every organ in the lower part of your body. And with that warmth, you just feel the pressures and the tensions of your day just draining away from you. Your stomach and your lower abdomen relax completely. Just feel your stomach and your lower abdomen becoming very, very relaxed. And now take the light from the sun and move it into your chest area. Let it soothe and comfort that area. Just feel that warmth streaming into your chest. And now you're feeling relaxation, peace, and comfort throughout your entire chest. And you're feeling your chest becoming more and more relaxed. And your breathing is very easy, very peaceful. And now you might bring that light from the sun down through the top of your head. Imagine that light soothing and warming and comforting the top of your head. And then as it moves down, you're comforted around your eyes, and your cheeks, and your jaws. And then you start to feel the warm, soothing sensations of the sunlight moving down into your neck. Relaxing and releasing every tight muscle in your neck. And you're starting to feel that your neck is completely relaxing. Your neck and your head are becoming completely relaxed. And now let the sunlight move down your spine, down through your spine all the way to your tailbone. Just feel it moving down through your spine all the way down to your tailbone. And then imagine that light, that warmth, that sun moving out of your spine into every nerve of your body. And just feel the sunlight moving into every nerve of your body, and it's healing and it's relaxing all of those nerves. And then as all of your nerves completely relax, you can enter into a very deep state of peace. And now just allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into quietness and peace, becoming more and more relaxed. And you start to feel that sunlight relaxing and soothing every single cell in your body. Every single cell in your body is becoming very, very relaxed. And you feel yourself becoming very deeply relaxed and very much at peace. And breathe here, resting in peace for a few moments. And now start to take some longer breaths, just in and out through your nose, beginning to bring some awareness back, making some movements in your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, your arms and your legs. And if you're lying down, bend your knees and roll off to your right side, pausing just for a moment for gratitude for all of our blessings. And make your way up to seated. Our quote or our idea that we're studying this whole week is the first limb of yoga, the 5 yamas. They're kind of our ethical standards, or sometimes they're referred to as the golden rule, to treat others the way you want to be treated. And the 4th one is called brahmacharya. So we're living a virtuous lifestyle, including some simple living, meditation, remembering that our body is a temple, so to speak, and that we want to take the best care of it that we can in regard with ourselves and regard with others. So loving and honoring ourselves. Bring our hands together in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. Our hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Our hands to the heart center to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to our mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communication, sending out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow as well. If you liked our class today, please push the like button and share it with your friends and subscribe. And I love hearing and reading your comments. If you can afford to send us a donation of any amount to try to keep our mission going of sending out yoga to as many people as we possibly can, there's a link below. Bye.